Hey guys, Tom here and welcome to my WWE RAW review for the 20th of June 2016. If you guys could smash the likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If we can go for 100 likes on this week's RAW review, that would be absolutely awesome. We smashed 150 on the RAW preview, but today we're going to talk everything Monday Night Raw. I really enjoyed this week's show. It was absolutely brilliant. There was a huge buzz in the air from the incredible Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and you could really feel it on tonight's Monday Night Raw because this show was awesome. We started off with a great video of Dean Ambrose getting out of the taxi. He forgot his World Heavyweight Championship, so he screamed at the taxi driver to go back so he could get his title from the back of the taxi. And you knew when you saw Dean Ambrose walking out of the taxi with his shades on and his WWE World Heavyweight Championship, you just know this title run with Dean Ambrose is going to be something special. You just got a sense of something like a Steve Austin in the modern era, because Dean Ambrose does what he wants. It's exciting, it's fresh, it's new. It's really great to see somebody at the top of the WWE for once. We've never seen Dean Ambrose as champion before. We've never seen Dean Ambrose at the top of the mountain before. It's refreshing, it's great. This Monday Night Raw epitomised what Dean Ambrose's title run is going to be all about. So the show did actually open with Dean Ambrose celebrating his title win at Money in the Bank, and it was so refreshing. He looked really comfortable. It was just a great moment to see Dean Ambrose finally. It's taken Vince McMahon so long to finally pull the trigger on Dean Ambrose. He looks great in that position. He looked comfortable. He knew what he was talking about. And it was good. It was just a perfect way to start Monday Night Raw. We wanted to see Ambrose, Rollins and Reigns in the ring at the same time. And that's exactly what we got. I love this dynamic they've created. Dean Ambrose cashing in on Seth Rollins. Exactly how Seth Rollins cashed in on Roman Reigns. You've got Seth Rollins, who actually beat Roman Reigns and proved that Seth Rollins, if he was never injured, he probably would still be the WWE champion. But you've now got Dean Ambrose walking around with the title. It's created a brilliant dynamic in the Shield. It's going to be a brilliant feud. This promo between all three of them in the same ring at the same time was a great way to start Monday Night Raw. This feud is going to be amazing. It's got so many layers to it, and that was shown in the opening promo. We then had Shane McMahon announcing Roman versus Rollins for the night's main event. What a way to start this week's Monday Night Raw. Dean Ambrose looking great with the title. We had all the Shield members in the same ring at the same time, and a huge match announced for the main event. The winner to face the WWE champion at Battleground. What a way to start Monday Night Raw, and how good does Dean Ambrose look with the WWE Championship. We then had Sami Zayn defeating Kevin Owens. So when this match was announced, I was like, why the hell are they giving us this match for free on Monday Night Raw? But it makes complete sense because it really was a setup for this feud to continue to Battleground. So I'm glad that they didn't really give us this match for free. It is going to be a pay-per-view match at Battleground. So basically, Sami Zayn won with a roll-up, which is a perfect way to have Kevin Owens snap, and they just started brawling. And I really liked how he went to a commercial break, and they were still brawling backstage. Absolutely brilliant. I can't wait for this feud to continue. It definitely isn't over, and this is going to be an awesome feud coming in to the summer. The match itself was great. It was a little bit short, but it's exactly why they did it, because it really was just a setup for the feud to continue. But what we saw from these guys already has been great. This feud is going to be off the scale. We then actually had another former general manager of SmackDown turn up. We now had John Laurinaitis. We've had Teddy Long turn up, we had Kane the other week, and I said in my Raw preview, I think they're just going to have other general managers coming back and expressing why they want to be in charge of SmackDown. So that was quite funny. It's nice to see old names coming back, but we then got Enzo Amore and Big Cass make their entrance with Shane McMahon dancing along with Enzo Amore. That was absolutely hilarious, but they had a short and sweet match against the Vaudevillains. I'm really not keen of the vaudevillains. They're really boring. When I saw them coming out, I just completely turned off. I was just like, ugh, I'm just really bored of them. I'm sick of them. Their gimmick doesn't make sense. So I was glad that Enzo and Cass beat them, and hopefully they will challenge for the tag team titles. Now, we then had another tag team, The Club, who actually apologized to John Cena for what happened at Money in the Bank. So I wasn't too impressed with this whole ordeal, because it basically just ended with AJ Styles and The Club attacking John Cena once again. So the cool thing about this was we did get a Styles clash by Styles to John Cena, and that was what we didn't see at Money in the Bank. We didn't see AJ Styles beat John Cena clean. Here, we kind of just got the same sort of thing. It wasn't really anything impressive. Weeks go by, and we just have The Club attack John Cena once again. So it wasn't really anything new. I really want to see John Cena against AJ Styles one-on-one. Will they make a stipulation like a cage match to keep The Club out? I'm not sure, but I don't think this segment really added anything new to the story. We'll see how it develops, but so far, I really want to see John Cena against AJ Styles. It's cool, but it doesn't really feel like they're adding anything new to this feud at this current time. So we did actually get John Cena against Carl Anderson in between this. Short match, didn't really bring much, and Cena won by DQ when The Club attacked him. We then finally got Baron Corbin moving on from his boring feud with Dolph Ziggler, and he defeated Zack Ryder. And once again, Baron Corbin doesn't really impress me. Boring match, not much happened. Jobber match, and he didn't really look that impressive, so I'm getting a bit bored of Baron Corbin at this point. Then we got a WWE Women's Championship match, Charlotte defeating Paige. Now, Dana Brooke, during the match, he put Charlotte's foot on the ropes to keep her from losing. Charlotte was able to recover and hit the natural selection for the win. But the biggest highlight of this match, which didn't really have many highlights, it was pretty dull. We've seen Paige take on Charlotte in the past many times before, but the only thing people are going to remember from this is finally Sasha Banks is back. The boss is back. Finally, she came back. It's been so long. Hopefully now she challenges Charlotte for the Women's Championship and takes it from Charlotte, because Charlotte's getting boring. Sasha Banks should have been the champion at WrestleMania. Finally, she's back. I predicted it in my Raw preview. Who else I predicted in my Raw preview was the Wyatt family. The Wyatt family returned straight after Sasha Banks and confronted the New Day. I don't think I'm too happy that the Wyatt family are still bad guys. I really want to see Bray Wyatt as a good guy. We've seen him as a heel since he debuted, and I think people are getting a bit burnt out on it. I was expecting him to return as a babyface, but he's still a heel, which kind of sucks. He confronted the New Day. Whether the Wyatt family are going to challenge the New Day for the belts at Battleground remains to be seen. But it would have been nice to see the Wyatt family as good guys. But there you go. The Wyatt family are finally back. It's been a hell of a long time, but it's good to see them back. For the roster split in a few weeks, they need to get names back on the roster. Rusev versus Titus O'Neil never officially got started. Their match at Money in the Bank was actually really good, but here it was just an all-out brawl. So Titus beat up Rusev and sent him fleeing into the crowd. It's a nice setup. I really want to see this match again. It feels like we're going to get it again at Battleground, which is great because the first match was ugly, it was violent. I want to see this match again. The build-up towards the feud hasn't been great, but the match at Money in the Bank was good, so hopefully we get another good match at Battleground, so I'm all for this. And in the main event, we got Rollins against Roman Reigns, which was a pretty decent match. Of course, their Money in the Bank pay-per-view match was much better, but it ended in double count-out at the count of 10 when after the match... Well, actually, before the match, they just couldn't get back in the ring, and they ended up getting in the ring at the same time, but that was when the referee counted them out. So after the match, Ambrose said he'd defend the championship against both men. There's only Dean Ambrose which would want to do that. So Shane McMahon made Ambrose, Rollins, and Reigns a triple threat match at Battleground. That's the perfect match we wanted to see. People said, oh, they're going to wait until SummerSlam to do it. No, they are not. This is going to be in 4 weeks, and it's going to be insane. Now, what I loved about the ending was Ambrose hit the Dirty Deeds on Roman Reigns and then walked off. And you thought, oh, that's the end of Raw. But no, it's Dean fucking Ambrose. He went back into the ring and hit a Dirty Deeds on Rollins to end Monday Night Raw, and then stood on the announcer's table and held the championship high. This Ambrose era is going to be insane. It is just brilliant. You knew it was going to be a great Raw when he got out of a taxi with the shades on and the WWE Championship. What a Monday Night Raw. I really liked it. We've got a great triple threat match between the Shield to look forward to. We got returns, we got the Wyatt family, we got Sasha Banks, we got Rusev against Titus O'Neil, a great match at Money in the Bank set to continue. Cena against AJ Styles, a great match set to continue. We've got Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens feud still continuing, which is always nice to see because they always have great matches. Overall, this was a great Monday Night Raw, so it's going to get an 8 out of 10 from me. What did you guys think? Smash the likes, let's go for 100. Take care, spike your hair.